You know what time it is? It's Mad on the Internet time. You know, I didn't want to do this. Like, I really didn't want to do this. But Justin, you forced my hand. I don't want to be the 100th person on the internet to make a video about how bad you are, but Justin, you just forced my hand. I feel like I've been given no choice but to destroy this album. It's really that bad. Today we are taking a look at Changes by Justin Bieber. Okay, so instead of my normal formula where I give a thesis statement, kind of narrativize for a bit, make some points and then a conclusion, we're just gonna rip through this album gauntlet style, song by song. I hope you're ready for this. Okay, so we start off with one of the most pathetically dramatic things I've ever heard. It sounds like it's trying to be symphonic with these, like, reverberated waves slash string slash synth. I'm not even sure that's how weird it is. And then we get the most plucky, reverby guitar I've ever heard with Justin Bieber on these completely over-EQ'd, slightly auto-tuned and completely overly processed vocals that make me want to be sick. It's something about how he's sorry and is changing and will never do it to you again. I kind of passed out halfway through. So for reference, in this song, and basically the rest of this album, he's kind of taking on a post-Travis Scott, lo-fi, trip-hop kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that he considers this his magnum opus emotional moment past the pop industry, making changes. And from that title, you'd be forgiven for expecting that he'd, you know, make some changes. And while on the surface level in his production, he definitely has. It's no longer the maximalist pop anthems that he's known for, it's the lo-fi nothing that he's now known for. But the core of the pandery, lifeless, trying to be deep vocals has, you know, always been there. This new style he's developing is like putting a coat of paint over rust. You may have distracted me with your 808s and Spanish guitars, but I see you there, Justin. I see you. So track 2, and he's really focusing on this lo-fi trap thing he's doing. My notes just say annoying bloopy stabby chords, so there you go. There are some annoying bloopy stabby chords. But I don't want to pretend that the production is the main issue with this album, because it's the lyrics. This hip-hop thing he's doing isn't just for the backing. It's in his vocals as well. I wouldn't quite call what he's doing rapping, A, because of its slow tempo and just out of respect for the genre. But he is certainly at least trying to be more lyrical, and that comes with some lines. Deeper than the touching, deeper than the ocean. Ooh, Justin. Like, did 12-year-old me with a ukulele write this song? Try harder. Track 3, and we have reached peak trap. We're talking 808s, we're talking 16th note hi-hats here, we're talking falsetto vocals, we're talking synth melodies, we're talking sampling his own breath for some reason and it makes me uncomfortable. Track 4, and we're reaching parody levels. Remember when Bo Burnham wrote repeat stuff? That's basically this, it's repeat stuff. And the lyrics here are more comical than ever. My favourite is probably, you don't need a sponsor, you're the brand. But there's also, shout out to your parents for making you, because that's a normal thing to say. Alright, but this is the moment you've been waiting for. Track 6. Yummy. Half of this song is the same line repeated over and over again. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yum. Yeah, you got that yum, yeah, you got that yum, yummy yum, yummy. The only other thing I wish to contribute to this conversation is the line, you make my toes curl. 'Cause that's apparently what Justin Bieber does when he gets turned on. His toes curl. I know that now. That is a fact that is in my brain. Okay, so now we get to available with, like, have a nice life tier levels of overly reverbed synth sounds. I think they're meant to be vocals, but it could be mallets for all I know. It's not a good sound. My notes here just say he tries to rhyme insanity, through me, and yesterday, so there you go. So here we get Post Malone, the hip-hop crossing with pop sensation that Justin Bieber wishes he could be right now. Say what you want about Post, and believe me, I have. But you cannot deny that he's at least talented, and what he's doing right now is interesting. So here comes Justin Bieber leeching off him like a leech. God, it sounds like he's trying with those rubato vocals, but it just doesn't work. And speaking of features that don't work, why is Lil Dicky on this record? Who invited Lil Dicky here? Like, I thought this album was called Changes, and this was Justin's time to be different and quirky and lo-fi and meaningful. So, why is Lil Dicky here? Is as annoying as ever. My least favourite line is, "You got more buns than a shop?" And Justin has this zinger. "We can use sign language, semicolon. I know your body." So at this point we have long since dropped off the deep end and we've got "Take It Out on Me." It kind of sounds like they just wrote that one line and then said, "Cool, we can make a song out of this." It's genuinely impressive the lack of passion he is able to imbue with this song. It's beyond written in an afternoon lazy. I'm more impressed, if anything. And because all sense of cohesion is lost, now Travis Scott is on this album. Why is Travis Scott here? Like, you can tell Justin got a lot of inspiration from it, and Travis is cool, I guess, so I understand his existence on the album, but, like, why did he agree to it? I doubt that an artist like Travis would want to be on an album like this, and he's already rich. What money could they give him? I like Travis as much as the next guy, but I feel like him just being here is a real sign of the desperation of this album, trying to claw at some sense of meaningfulness or coolness. So I'm gonna reel things back a little bit and attempt to give some positives. The track ETA is, actually alright. The plucky guitars work for the most part, and I found myself getting into it. Perhaps on a better album with some more lively songs that this could contrast with, it could even be a decent song. But any semblance of positivity here is wrecked by the fact that on the next track, Justin Bieber does yodeling. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Justin yodels. I can sense my sanity slowly start to leave my body, so we're going to end this review here. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you left a like on it. It helps me out tons, and if you enjoy these kind of videos... So, I'm editing, and it occurred to me I never gave this album a rating, so I give this 2 Justin Bieber toe curls out of 10. You can subscribe. Follow my personal account and Neutral Soy Hotel on Instagram. I also have a Twitter and Discord.